Nano Nuclear Energy. It's a $1.2 billion market cap nuclear energy company. It's focused on, in part, developing the next generation of nuclear reactors. Those shares down about 7.5% today, down for a second day in a row. This after the investment bank Ladenburg Thalmann cut its recommendation to sell from buy. It wasn't just any cut. Michael Legg, over on the team there, cut his price target on the stock from $51 to $9, saying Nano's focus on ancillary ventures in fuel, transportation, and consulting are distractions from its core initiatives, like its Kronos reactor. We're joined by James Walker, CEO of Nano Nuclear Energy. He joins us from Vancouver. James, typically I wouldn't start an interview with an executive about an analyst call, but this one's such a big cut from $51 to $9, and it's hit the stock pretty hard. Shares down about 17% in the last 2 days. What's your response to this? Because the criticism, it's pretty pointed.
Well, this one's a funny one, because obviously this price target came out at the same time as a bunch of others that were at 50 and 40 and normal kind of prices. And even Michael Legg 5 weeks ago put out a price target of $51. So and we've not spoken to him since. So it's an odd one, because we know Michael Legg did interview with us for a job, and he did want to be involved in the previous financing, and maybe it's the fact that he wasn't able to be involved in those two things he might have been upset about. It's very difficult to say.
Okay, well, we don't have a response from Michael at this point, but we'll have to reach out to him to get that response.
That's okay. And also, I'm only speculating, because we've not spoken to Michael since his $51 price target.
Okay, let's move on a little bit from this one. I want to, and look, Emily, as Emily pointed out to me before our interview, the stock is up more than 350% since going public last year. So, zoom out a little bit. Talk a little bit about the technology that you have with the Kronos nuclear reactor, and what makes you so confident this version of next-gen nuclear tech is ready for prime time.
So our reactor is a high-temperature gas reactor that utilizes TRISO fuel, and that's very important for two reasons. It's very well-known tech, very high TRL levels, long history of operation. TRISO fuel obviously been designed to be inherently safe system that avoids things like conventional reactor meltdowns, which might be possible with larger systems. But we've also designed the reactor so it is as large as you can possibly make a reactor, so you can keep it completely modular. And that means you can keep manufacturing these things along a production line, and then you get economies of scale very quickly. I think we're very confident of our commercial strategy here, with being able to target markets continuously and be able to roll these things out. So on that front, like, obviously we're very happy. The larger market, I mean, obviously huge interest from the tech industry, but in the industry in general, quite widely, is that there's a big demand on these systems at the moment, and we're obviously positioning ourselves to be one of the forefront leaders in delivering like this next generation of nuclear energy to the market.
Let's talk about the tech industry and the demand that you're seeing there. Do you line up customers already, or is it more just about focusing on developing this Kronos out, like, before you actually start meeting with tech companies?
Like we're in discussions with many potential customers already. So it's AI centers, it's data centers. I mean, their energy demands alone are huge. But for instance, we've got a massive project in Canada that we're working on at the moment with the government. And in even that project, they're looking at sort of several hundred communities in the north that subsist off diesel. So it's not just industry. Governments are looking for solutions to provide power to remote locations that might be off grid. I mean, that's an enormous potential market. So obviously we're going after that too.